Hi, this is Wiz Khalifa and this is ASMR. I think that people associate book bags with Taylor Gang, but you don't have to have a book bag to be in Taylor Gang. One of my most popular mixtapes is Kush and Orange Juice. It's because I like to smoke a lot of Kush, especially when you wake up in the morning. This is for the Kush. It's been really fun being a high-level recording artist, but I really value being a family man. One of our favorite things to do is to throw parties. He loves his birthday parties. The whole time I've been away, I've been secretly in the gym getting buff as fuck. And now, I'm super excited to try my new album, Rolling Papers. Going on tour. It's called Dazed and Blazed. It's gonna be super fun. And I can't wait because I love touring and I love releasing music. And even though I'm going on tour and dropping an amazing album, I'm still gonna be writing and working. Still getting better every day. I'll see you guys later. Please come out and see us on the Dazed and Blazed tour. And make sure you get rolling papers too.
Well, that was kind of cool. I guess I'm into it. Gang, gang.
Hey, it's BigXthaPLug. Welcome to my mind massage. Today I will be taking you through a sound journey of some of my favorite things. Alright, so first we got Hennessy the Hen Dog. This one of my go-tos at the club. If we're being honest. Then Casamigos Reposado. Sometimes I do the Casamigos Reposado first. And then whenever I'm so like I'm coming down, I'll take a shot of Hennessy.
It'll take me right back to the top. They got us some good ice. This ain't like the hood ice, like the Sonic ice. Y'all know what ice I'm talking about. And it's cold. It's stuck to me. It ain't even coming out. I guess do it. We're gonna do one more. It don't get no better than that. I don't want y'all to have me drunk. I'm just roll them up. Just roll them up. Had a good day, you know. I am from Dallas, Texas. My favorite part of being from Dallas, I would probably say, just like how big it is. Like, if we were to all come together, it would be something great. And I think I can get us to do it. So I've always listened to music. But like, I guess you could say my choices of music that I listen to is kind of what helped my sound. When I was with my dad, I was listening to like slow R&B music. When I was with my mom, it was like Lil Wayne and like stuff from Houston, slow chop stuff. So just kind of put both those together and they go hand in hand. So here we have the garden salsa sun chips. And boy, I tell you, on the road, these my go-tos, because my team will tell you I don't really like eat, like when we be on the road and like we working. I just be like, work. And so like, if we stop at the store or something, this is the go-tos. These get you right every time. So I'm gonna teach y'all something. All the flavor at the bottom of the bag, so you always open it from the bottom. That's Fat Boy 101. Watch. Y'all gonna let me have these, right? Oh, yeah. You see how red they are? It's because all the flavor at the bottom of the bag. I'm telling you. Just try it. So I would say my style of rap is the old school sound and vibe, but like with the new lingo. I don't know if you put those two together, you got BigXthaPLug. So some of my biggest music influences would be like Lil Wayne. You could say the Isley Brothers. A bunch of old school stuff, really. So when my fans listen to my music, I want them to feel like I guess I just want them to be able to vibe, be able to nod their heads, not be so gangster, but at the same time, not be too loose. You know what I'm saying? Just a little slight shoulder rolls, maybe. So this is one of my favorites. I'm actually glad that they brought it. So we got the black walnut ice cream. I've only had the bluebell version, but we're gonna see what this one hitting for. So, the story behind this black walnut ice cream. So this is like my granny favorite ice cream. she gave me a spoonful of it. And when I tell y'all, it was the best thing I've ever had in my life. I've never had nothing like it. So let's see if this is the same. I ain't gonna lie, I hope this is so good. We might have to eat it after this. Let's see. Easy like Sunday morning. Man. I'm gonna need everybody to get a scoop of this before I leave. Some of my studio essentials will be probably like a box of woods, backwoods, the stuff to go in the backwoods. 2 pink Minute Maid lemonades, the bottle ones, a bottle of water, preferably core, the big one, and 2 bags of the garden sauces. The regular bags, not the big bags like that. That's my essentials when I'm in the booth. A goal of mine that I haven't accomplished, I would have to say, I just want to win an award, BET award, a Grammy, whatever. I just want to win an award. I want to, that's it. I just want to win an award. Some advice I would give aspiring rappers would be just to not give up. Like, if this is what you're going to spend your money on, put all your time into it and actually do it, and make sure you stay consistent. Like, consistency is key. Just stay consistent. Keep going. Don't stop. I just want to appreciate y'all for watching me and my mind massage. Y'all make sure y'all tap into my new album, out now, or more, on all major platforms. Let's go.
Yo, what up? It's DJ from Blue Bucks.
Yo, it's Jeezy Obama, Blue Bucks. Yo, it's Blue Bucks Clan, man. We about to quiz each other, see who know who's best.
This is Talent Relations. He gotta write it too.
Favorite R&B singer?
Who you say?
I guess. I don't really listen to R&B like that, but she good though.
Everybody know that.
Ice Cream.
Yeah. Everybody know that. Like butter cake. You had butter cake from Mastro's before? It's like that. You gotta go try it. I can't explain it. I don't know nothing, but I just guessed Capricorn.
Favorite Disney movie?
Got one.
Yo.
What you put?
Toy Story.
Say to that camera why you put.
Just when I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch it, so I just put it, I don't know. I like that one a lot. That shit is crazy when we made it. It's like kind of the older song we had. I like the video, really, like, that's probably why I picked that one.
What do you say? Cause like whenever you call him, he ain't never up. Like he ain't always sleep. It could be like 11. You gotta really wait till like 1, 2, 3 o'clock to talk to him. What it say?
I ain't no artist, nigga.
I go on a rock and roll tour.
I mean, I don't know how I always hear about like Justin Bieber tours, like how crazy they be. So that should probably be lit.
A rock and roll tour just seemed like it'd be a different experience than ours. Different vibe. I know it'd be going crazy though. What you say?
Ice Cube.
You got Baby Boy.
I like his acting.
P, Baby Boy. M&M's.
What you put?
Sour punch.
Yeah.
Little sour theme, little sour,
Sour straws.
yeah,
Bugs.
they call it. I think all the Fridays because they all are funny.
Yeah.
What they say? Brinks truck,
Fit.
Brinks truck,
Yeah.
armor truck, money truck.
Tired on the armor trucks.
Kossisko, can you still speak French? Oui.
What's up, everybody? I'm Young Gerald.
And I'm Kossisko. And let's see what you guys had to ask about it.
Let's take a gander.
Kossisko, how did you meet G-Eazy?
Damn, the first time, I think it was South by Southwest, 2012.
Yeah.
Me and my boy Joe were about to go play, I think it was the Viceland showcase. I think when we were walking there, like, my boy knew him and saw him, and we walked up and said, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, we grew up with a lot of the same people, so we had a lot of mutual friends and stuff, so I was kind of like, but I think me and Kossi are both kind of like naturally like introverts and a little bit shy, you know? It's like, just naturally in our personas, like, of course you kind of can like acquire the skill set of being able to be social because you have to be for an artist, but I think me and him are both naturally pretty reserved. And so I was up on his music before I even knew him, just from seeing him around and being like, yo, this cat has this crazy look. He went by a different alter ego than Hundreds, and he had this ice cold perm, man. He had the trench coats, man. It was a crazy look, you know what I mean? It was, and the music was fire, and all my homies were talking about the music, and I was like, I have to meet this cat. And then the first time I met him, he just stayed back in the corner and didn't say nothing. I was like, damn, man, he's so cool, man. Guy didn't even talk to me. All right.
What's it like collaborating together on so many great tracks?
I'm just grateful, you know? Ever since the first session we did, which I think was Boss Tycoon,
Yeah, wow.
you know what I'm saying? We just got that chemistry. So every time we get in the studio and we're just aligned, just cool shit happens. And we got so much shit that hasn't come out and may never come out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But we just enjoy working together.
No, I would say the same, man. I mean, I for one, I've always loved collaborating. I think that probably just initially grew out of me just starting making beats. So I was like limited in my skill set. So anybody who could sing or, you know, who else could rap or could write songs, you know what I mean? I was eager to work with. And then I got to New Orleans in college where I started meeting musicians and people who could play instruments. And I can't play guitar, but the kid down the hall can. And I'd be like, yo, can you play this part that I hear? And just the spirit of collaboration. And, you know, I'm such a fan of music, and I can like identify in people who I can appreciate their like abilities and skills as being like, damn, like that's like magic to me because I can't do what you do, you know. So anytime I work with him, it's like he has a completely different process, approach, and skill set than I do, you know, when it comes to music. So when I hear him sing on something or, you know, do this thing, I'm like, damn, that's so tight because that's not something I could do, and we just find ways to make it work together.
What is G-Eazy's favorite city to perform?
That's gotta be, I mean, Bay Area for sure, home. But sometimes playing shows at home can get stressful. You got friends and family, like blowing you up the guest list, it's hell. I mean, like anywhere like London, Paris, Tokyo, you know, just for the fact of getting to go to these places. But my favorite place, man, has gotta be Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota's crazy.
Yeah, in terms of just the fans, the energies, it's crazy out there. So big love to Minnesota.
Do you guys have a favorite track or tracks of each other's? One you haven't worked on together?
Oh man, because I was gonna say Running Wild.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would say what's not out yet. The new stuff you're working on.
That shit's pretty fire.
I mean, that's a general rule of thumb. Like, I'm always the most excited about new stuff because it's fresh and it's there. But I say that in all seriousness. Like, that one song, that one that you got, That's that one, yeah. That's that one. So y'all had to wait and see on that.
But you got that one too.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Starts with A. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. New stuff on the way, man.
Yeah, it's all new.
The song he's referring to, it's actually a tribute I did for my mom. So I'm excited to put that out. It's called Angel.
Where did Kossisko grow up? I grew up in the Bay, in Berkeley specifically. It was crazy. It was fun as fuck. Like, I was just always just doing chaotic shit, you know? So me and my friends, we went out to Hunter's Point, right? And there was this tunnel, right? That like some of our other homies told us about. So we go and we're like hitting it up. And then we see this car come. It's like a regular car. So we're like, oh shit. And this dude comes out. He was an undercover cop. He's like, oh, what you guys doing? We're like, oh, no, man, we're just chilling here, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, okay, I'll just leave you guys alone. I thought you were doing something else. So we're like, oh, he's gone. He leaves. We're like, yeah, fucking idiot. We go back. Man, like 5 cars come around. Woo, woo, woo. That was it. Yeah. They fucking pinned us on the ground and hella shit. And like, I think our moms had to pick us up. She was furious. Like,
the Bay's always been really colorful and really, really just rich culturally in the sense of, you know, you have all these different wide sides of culture, and you know, it's very expressive and it's very, just very unique, man. It's hard to describe, but you know, around the time of mid-2000s when I was starting to make music, it was like, you know, E40 and Keek doing Tell Me When to Go. Mac Dre had recently passed. You know, it was like this, you know, vibrant but wild, crazy time in music and culture, sideshows, you know. Man, it was a wild time, but, you know, like, culturally, I mean, the stuff we were doing as kids, sneaking out of the house in the middle of the night, going out getting in trouble, you know, it was just a wild time. Like, I think one of the best things that happened for me was moving away to New Orleans. My mom was just like, nope, like, you getting out of here. Like, I was headed down the path. But music was always the thing that kind of like was the glue that kept a lot of things together. I was always into the music, and that kept me out of enough trouble. So, you know, we spent enough days in the afternoon, like, you know, at my house recording. I was making beats, you know, and anytime we were inside, no matter how much noise we were making, my mom was like, at least they're not outside getting in trouble. So, you know, man, Bay Area in the mid-2000s, you had to be there. We were hyphy.
Kossisko, can you still speak French? Oui. Je peux toujours parler de français.
Je m'appelle Gérald.
What about you? Can you still speak French?
Oui.
Oui?
Oui.
Okay.
Bonsoir. Bonne nuit.
Kossisko, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Probably like, don't smoke cigarettes. Like, I started smoking cigarettes when I was like fucking 11 or some shit. That's what I would tell him. Like, bro, go run. Go do some other shit. Do literally anything else than that, you know?
Man, I would have told my younger self, I know you're about to put that 5X tall tee on underneath that 4X tall tee, but just don't do it. Just don't, man. Just 3 sizes north, there's one that might fit you your silhouette a little bit better, man. Just don't do that.
Just have fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right.
Kossisko, what has been the most valuable, pivotal lesson in your career given the pandemic over the last couple of years?
Like, focus on what I want to do, you know? Like, tune shit out. It doesn't matter what else is going on in the world, and just always do what the fuck I want to do and make sure I'm having fun doing it. You know what I mean?
The pandemic was a difficult time. For me, somebody who's used to like touring nonstop, it was really hard just being disconnected from my fans in that type of way. But the valuable lesson was just to, like, you know, improvise and innovate and find new ways to express yourself and, you know, challenge yourself and just step outside of the usual, step outside of the norm and break the cycle and just try new things. I think that was the biggest thing, is like, I was so caught in the cycle of constantly working that as soon as the world kind of stopped, I was like, oh, I have a chance to do something new for once. Try something new, you know? So it was cool.
How tall is Kossisko?
6'4".
Yeah. G-Eazy is also 6'4". If you could live anywhere else in the world and not the Bay, where would it be and why?
Probably like, I mean, it's like a fantasy, because like I'm thinking, so I play it out of my head, like I'm trying to live in New Zealand or somewhere like that. But I'm like, okay, you get to New Zealand, you live in some rural cabin, it'd probably be horrible after But in my head, I'm like somewhere like that, like New Zealand or just somewhere like some Lord of the Rings shit, you know? Or I'd just be in the elements and it'd just be hella quiet and peaceful. What about you?
I mean, besides the Bay, I would do New York, like downtown New York or Paris. Or New Zealand.
Yeah, pull up on
New Zealand.
Who is your musical inspiration?
My musical inspiration, man, everything from Johnny Cash to Mac Dre to, man, Red Hot Chili Peppers to, you know, E40, Jay-Z, to Danny Elfman, to Tribe Called Quest, man, Hans Zimmer, Chet Baker. I mean, Beethoven. I listen to a lot of stuff. Yeah. What about you? I could probably answer it for you.
What you gonna say? Mac Dre, David Bowie.
Yeah, his Bowie, Mac Dre, Prince.
Rick James for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Daft Punk.
Snoop,
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Those are kind of like the Mount Rushmore for me. G-Eazy, now that live music is coming back, what will you miss most about being home all this time?
Just being home all the time. You know, it was one of those things where I hated it at first, and it was so hard for me to adjust, and then I kind of settled in. Oh man, I'm gonna just watch every show ever on this couch and just order me some food and just post up. Man, it was kind of nice, but nah, I'm kidding. I'm hella grateful just to be back outside.
Same, just binging hella shows that I never would have had. You know, what's Kossisko's birthday?
What's Kossisko's birthday?
November 26th. Sag energy. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, man, I love noodles. Whether that's Italian cuisine, whether that's, you know, Thai cuisine. I mean some good carbonara, some good, you know, al dente fettuccine, Alfredo, you know. Man, I do love me some pasta.
Probably like African food, like from the Ivory Coast, like this shit called acheke, and like rice and fish and just shit like that. It's super hard to get it here, but when I get it, it's like, oh, this is, you know what I mean? It's the best thing I've ever had.
I love some breakfast food. Like just classic crispy hash browns, 2 eggs over easy, and some breakfast sausage, and some bacon. I'm good to go, man.
What's your favorite song right now?
Man, my favorite song right now is the unreleased song by Kossisko.
Damn. Probably the World of Trouble remix I got.
Oh, yeah.
I got this remix of this song I got with this African dude named Fior de Bior. And it's just like, I'm just excited. Will you do more acting? Loved your performance of Superficial and Sex Life. Thank you. Hell yeah. I love acting. You know? It's like, I think it's similar to doing music, you know? Because it's built in anyway, because like music videos and all that shit, it's like you're trained anyway to act. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I hope to do more in the future. I love it. What about you?
No, acting is for sure. I mean, I think it's one and the same almost in a sense. It's just different ways of expressing yourself, different characters to get into, different moods and mindsets and emotions to be able to convey and express. And you know, so in that sense, it is similar to music. And you can just, you know, fully like immerse yourself inside a role, depending on it, you know, and like become that. Definitely excited about the prospect of acting.
Yeah, it's like cool to, because when you're an artist, you just play yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Nah, acting is like you get to like wrap yourself around a whole different identity and character.
Mm.
Hello, my name is NLE Choppa, and welcome to my mind massage. I'm going to take you through a mind journey using my favorite things. Let's do it. We have a sinking bowl. I grew up in East Memphis, Tennessee. Well, Memphis, Tennessee. I can for sure say the rawness and the authenticity of just my sound. And like, when I make music, like the rawness, you get a grind and just the toughness, I guess, in the city. Because the city is just tough. I wanted to
was my spiritual journey, and within that journey I found purpose, and now I'm living on a journey of how I implement what I need to do to complete purpose. I was depressed, and I know I needed something to I guess get me out of that depressive state of mind, and within that process, meditation is what I found. Next item, water, spring water, Mount Valley spring water to be exact. It just flows. Delicioso. I drink spring water because I don't like my water too much of filtered, and I don't like tap water, and I don't like distilled water. I just want the best, purest form of water, and also I don't drink out of plastic, so if it's in glass, it's even more of a plus for me. One day, I knew I needed to make a change to my diet because when I would eat food, it would slow me down, make me tired. I know I just needed a change in my diet, and it started to affect my mental health as well because, you know, your tummy's connected to your brain, so gut health also equals mental health. So yeah, I made that change that day, and I didn't look back ever since. I went cold turkey. What inspired me to make a vegan food truck was knowing that there's a lot of people around my city of Memphis that needs healthy eating, and I felt if you provide healthy eating, simple things to crime rate to go down, everything will start to decrease slowly, probably not immediately, but I do know what you eat does have an effect on your perception of life. Fun story, I used to play with these and set some shit on fire and burn some shit down with them before, so we should light all of them at the same time. No, that's not a good idea. Take one. Safety first, kids. Don't try this at home. So this instance is called cool water. Cool water, sure. Okay. To make incense work, we have to set intent. So before the fire dies, we have to make an intent of how we want this to help our environment. This incense is bringing a positive change and more positive outlook on life and love around this room. Happiness, joy, peace, prosperity, and abundance of blessings are coming my way now. Just like a birthday wish. And look, this shower manifestation going all around the room. My favorite scent when it's incense, I gotta go with amber. I like amber. And my favorite candle is Erica's Badu. Said, what can fans expect from my album dropping? I just feel like it's my most diverse, versatile album. It's gonna be a real experience, a real journey, and I know it's gonna be huge. There's no way all this shit fitted in here at first, cause this shit is not going. Our next item is scroll, baby. It's just a simple fruit, you know what I'm saying? It's a thick ass strawberry. That bitch got a booty on it. Damn. Some BBW strawberry. Be careful, guys. Safety first. It's a real knife. The reason why I feel like it's the most simple fruit to eat because the only thing you gotta do is this. Since we got a BBW strawberry, you can do this. Boom. I would eat one, but I just ate 100 of them before I came here. cause mucus disease, which is one of the leaders and the causes of disease. Glucose sugar is actually a drug. Glucose sugar is actually said to be worse than cocaine. Look it up. Fructose is what the body needs. Fructose sugar. Remember that, guys. Can never go wrong with eating fruit. Love your fruit. Cherish your fruit. That shit sound like some DJ shit. My NLE reading challenge. It's very beautiful. It's where we challenge kids to read over 100,000 words in the city schools. And one school we went to, I challenged every kid to read 100,000 words, and by the end of the year, they read 26 million as a collective. It's a lot of words. So shout out to Cornerstone Different Prep. Shout out to every other school that's participating. Much love. I feel like the basic thing of a kid picking up a book before they pick up a gun is a lifesaver. Also, it's even deeper than just reading. It gives kids the chance to work towards something that's so positive. Like, what more positive does it get than reading 100,000 words? I mean, I feel like that's so positive. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like it gives kids the opportunity to work towards something for their greater good instead of working towards something that's detrimental. So, what inspired me was a phone call from the school that was from the principal to my mom. And the school was a failing school, so they were pretty much failing. They was about to get shut down by the city. They were about to get turned to like a charter or alternative school or whatnot, right? So peep this, me and my mom, we came up with a plan to see how do we save these kids from the school getting shut down. I used my influence and my power. We came there and started a reading challenge, and now they're a reward school. A reward school meaning they're one of the top schools in the city. That's power. Last but not least, we have a basketball. I bet this shit loud as hell in the mic. Basketball. A basketball, first and foremost. I feel like when you look at it, it's in the shape of the world. Looks like the world is in your hand, right? You wanna know why it looks like that? Because the world is yours. It's your world. The ball is in your court. Whatever you wanna do, you can accomplish it. The world is literally yours. Anything that has to do with just nourishing my temple, whether it's and by temple I mean my vessel, and by vessel I mean my body, and by body I mean my mind, by mind I mean my soul. It gets deep. Just this whole big piece of beautifulness y'all see right here. So whatever that is what I love to do for my self-care. That could be prayer, that could be meditating, that could be dieting, that could be exercising, that could be speaking positivity and love over my life, whatever it is. That's what I love to do. Stop beating yourself up, because I used to beat myself up, right? I had to apologize to myself for beating myself up. So with that being said, just know life is a journey. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's not. But when it's hard, beating yourself up makes it harder. If it's detours on the journey, just know it was meant to happen. It was meant to be. Keep going, keep pushing. But also know that beating yourself up is gonna hinder how long it takes to get to the destination. Wise words from NLE Choppa.
What we make
making today, Granny?
Our famous spaghetti. No fried chicken today, but we are making our spaghetti.
Today on Made from Scratch, we venture deep into the Hollywood Hills, where rap sensation Roddy Ricch and his granny make his favorite childhood meal, baked spaghetti.
It's gonna be very delicious.
It was all about basketball and music for me growing up.
Talk about when you got caught with the black and mouth.
Oh, I was like, how old was I, Granny? Like 13?
Not 13.
Yeah. I was smoking at like 13, man. Just being from LA and, you know, growing up in that environment, you get your hands on a lot of different things. I ain't never go too crazy, but, you know, the things that my grandma and my mama taught me or my dad would say to me, you know, it'll help me to make some of the right decisions. Just coming from where I came, you know, my grandma worked, a lot of people worked around me, but as we got older, things got a little tougher, and I started just seeing everybody, you know, Stilo pull up with a nice jacket on, some nice shoes on, you know, and I kind of wanted to be like that. I wanted to start, you know, being somebody of my own and being in my own stature. So I kind of started doing little things to get that, you know what I'm saying? I started to kind of do my own thing and learn from my little mistakes, but.
And sometimes they were very big mistakes that he had to learn from, and he had to juggle these things through, but thank God he made it over.
Right.
Because a lot of times it can wind up in the worst way.
Yeah.
But he was covered. I tell a lot of people that know him, they always say, I thought he was much older. And I'm like, no, he's a young man, but very wise. He's very wise, and I really appreciate that, because I feel like even though he thought that we were, you know, being so hard on him, but it paid off in the end. Okay, you go.
Who's the better rapper, you or Young Dolph?
Yo, it's Key Glock, and I'm finna take the lie detector right here on Fuse. Do I lie often? Everybody lies. Nervous? Nah, I ain't nervous. Have I ever taken the lie detector test? No. Felt like I have, though.
Armed up.
How are you feeling, Key?
I'm good.
Are you nervous?
It is what it is.
Is today Monday?
Yes.
It's given me a big THC warning, but otherwise everything's okay.
You don't say that for real, dude.
Are you the best rapper to come out of Memphis?
No doubt about it. Yes.
That's true.
I know it.
Is Yellow Tape better than Dumb and Dumber?
Yellow Tape, the hardest tape in the world. So yeah.
True.
It's 1997 the best track on Yellow Tape?
No, it's not. It is like my favorite, but it's not.
True.
What is the best track on Yellow Tape?
The best track, I'd say Doe and Ooh.
Who's the better rapper, you or Young Dolph?
Of course I'm gonna say me.
That's a lie.
Yeah, might be.
Would you be famous without Young Dolph's help?
Of course.
True.
Have you ever forgotten the lyrics of your own song?
Yes, I forgot plenty of times. Yeah, while performing too. Yeah.
True.
What do you do in that case, like when you forget your lyrics?
I don't let it be like noticeable. Like you won't be able to tell.
And then, is Yellow Tape your best album so far?
I think so. So I'm gonna say yeah, yes.
True.
Have you ever slept with your friend's girl?
It wasn't my friend, but yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I like shit.
Do you like kids?
Do I like kids? I ain't got none, but ain't nothing wrong with them. Yeah, I like kids.
That's a lie.
That's why I ain't got none.
Do you rap in front of the mirror?
Yeah, of course.
True.
Have you ever lied to a preacher?
I recall myself talking to a lot of preachers, but I probably was trying to look good, so I probably did. Yeah.
That's true.
Have you ever stolen weed from someone?
Weed? Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I know.
Are you a good dancer?
I don't really dance, but I say yeah.
It's a lie.
I knew that.
Do you Google yourself?
Yeah, I have before. Yeah, I think everybody Google themselves just to do it.
True.
Have you ever had your heart broken before?
Yeah, but not by a woman. Yeah.
It's a lie.
That's a lie. Come on, ask me another one like that then.
You want to talk a little bit more about that? Like you broke your heart now?
Because I don't know what it was. Probably something I ain't get or something. Something I wanted and I ain't get it. My heart got broken, something like that.
I got a question for you. All right, so on Friday, when we were calling you to do those interviews, were you really in the mountains with no reception, or you just didn't answer the call?
Nah, I was really man with no reception, and I was laying down asleep. He finna tell you.
True.
Oh, fire.
It's real. For me, it was a fun experience, really. It was real cool. It was just something I ain't never think I was gonna have to do.
Were you lying in any of the questions and we didn't catch you?
Nah, not really. I ain't.
Who will you do this lie detector test with? Like, who will you bring for you to ask the questions?
I'll bring everybody I'm affiliated with.
Hey everybody, it's Kid the Man, and this is my massage. I'm gonna take you through a sound journey using some of my favorite things. The way I would describe my music in 2 words is bad bitch. Y'all like this? no heartbreak. Maybe you're just a cheater. We all support cheaters here too. Just back to the streets, whichever way, whatever street you on, you're just back on it. I love lemonade. It's my favorite drink. I can rap to this shit if I wanted to, bitch. Cold like my neck. We love it. You can't drink lemonade without ice. Shake it first. That sounds kind of nice. I know y'all want to drink some. Oh. These ain't got that much bending power. Remind me of a summer day. Lemonade stand. If I could make a signature cocktail based around my music, it would definitely have some Kossisko in it because it gets you loose. It would have something with raspberry, definitely something with lemon, lemonade, maybe a little mint. You just shake it up or you muddle it or something. And then just make sure it's like 7 shots of Kossisko though. Double shots. If I could collaborate with any artists, dead or alive, it would probably be Tupac and Drake. Tupac is crazy. I feel like the Gemini energy would be unmatched. And with Drake, it's like, I'm gonna be #1 on the charts. Who wouldn't want that? Just saying. Wow. This is outstanding. Oh my God. This is so black of me. Oh my God. I'm taking this shit home. I feel like Keith Lee. That is a 9.9 out of 10. It feels amazing to be signed to Rock Nation because it's just so free. I just do whatever. I just come in, do whatever, make music. They laugh, they enjoy me. It's a beautiful space to be in. These are kind of loud, guys. You know how you in the kitchen at night and you don't supposed to be there. You can't eat no chips. You gotta take them up to your room. These is my favorite chips. I can even eat them on an empty stomach for breakfast, and that's kind of weird because it burned the lining up. But I just enjoy it, and I kind of feel like they should have did these before the watermelon because now I'm gonna be thirsty and my mouth gonna be hot. Oh, best chip. The most surreal moment in my career would probably have to be, well, I got two. First, when I was double XL. Okay, I got three. Second is when I was doing the Hip Hop Awards Cypher. Crazy, we watched that shit from children. Although I'm a grown up and now I'm on it. That's nuts. Third, big inside of Rock Nation because I never knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was something big, but whoever thought? Some advice I can give to aspiring rappers is never give up. Stay super consistent. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to try music. And just keep going and going and going and do not take no for an answer. That's what I did. Look at me. I'm doing ASMR and views. My best self-love advice is to take time for yourself and do what you want to do, and also be selfish with yourself. Not saying be stingy, but saying be selfish, meaning put you first no matter what, because why would you get anxiety behind another mother? That ain't none of your damn business. And say no. You better say no. These motherfuckers be saying no to you. So to love yourself, you gotta be the mean person sometimes. You gotta put yourself first. And just go take a bath with Epsom salt or some shit and put a candle and then some bath bubbles or some shit. Take a hot shower